ask this question or I wouldn't be doing my job. Would you care to comment on the rumor that you arranged for an automobile to be purchased for...
Action Bronson.
Ed, you just got to get your mind out of the gutter. You just got to start thinking straight. I mean, it's right there in front of you. For Christ's sake, it wasn't an automobile. I mean, it was a fully loaded Lexus.
Queen shit. Got the money in the sweatpants. 50 large.
Brad Boy Podcast, episode 10.
Welcome back to the Brad Boy Podcast. It's your host, Kyle Carrigee, a.k.a. Kylie Watson. Ginobili!
You gotta love. I love when Barkley says it, man. When Barkley says it, it just.
And we're just talking about you were reminiscing about that Boosie song.
Yeah.
That Ginobili.
Get him from all angles.
Yeah.
Like Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili. That's one of my favorite parts of any Boosie song is when he says that. Left-handed. Uncle always said it. Left-handed, the best ones. Yep. If he's right-handed, he'd have fouled him.
I was watching with White Chocolate last night, and we were watching. He was like, "Man, was that risky to block that?" And I was like, "Man, I don't think so because Harden beat him."
Yeah.
So when he rose up, he was on the same side. So he could see the ball. It wasn't like he went straight at him. So for the foul call, it wasn't that risky. It was just a great play.
Think about this though. What I just said about left-handers. It was left-hander on left-hander.
If it was right-handed, he might not be.
Either way, if it was right hand on left or left hand on right, they would have been on that opposite side to block with their dominant hand. So Harden was on the ball was on his left side of his head, and then Ginobili's blocking with the left.
That's what you love about sports.
It was all ball. Yeah. I mean, anything more would have been a foul. It was just all ball. It was a clean block.
There was no question about it. And then did you see Eric Gordon hit the three? A little too late, man. But he hit it.
Yeah, after the buzzer went off, he still just fired it up and he hit it.
And that's what's crazy. I mean, Ginobili got drafted in 2002, like at 26. So he's like 40 now. And he came in those big moments. And then they had, what's his name? Green. Is it Green?
Danny Green.
Danny Green stepped up when Kawhi got hurt.
Yep. Did you see the interview with Pop?
Which
they're like, oh man, with Green stepping in and taking shots and making them, he gets paid to take shots.
Did you see him going off at the end of the regulation on Pau Gasol when they had the chance for the final shot? When he missed up the play and he was just...
Yes. You get paid to execute and make those plays, Paul.
He don't care.
He
told that dude. What he told him? He said, you get paid to make shots.
No, he said you get paid to take shots.
Take shots.
It's good to make them.
So he's giving them confidence, like, hey, we're paying you.
They do the double team off the screen and roll, the swing to the swing in the corner.
Right.
Like you just got to catch and shoot. Did you see the
basically
guy?
Tell him he's got the green light.
Who's the guy for the Bucks? Late in that series for the Bucks, they swung it to him 2 or 3 times and he hesitated, didn't shoot the jumper, and the coach, you could see at the next dead ball was like, why didn't you just shoot it? It was a crucial part in the game. He chose not to shoot it, You got to take the shot. You got to take the shots.
Robinson from OKC. He always seemed to do that wide open.
In rhythm and everything, refused. Yeah. That's why they're fishing. Bucks fishing.
What about Kyle Lowry? What do you think about that? I mean, we've seen. I mean, he's considered one of the better players. I mean, top 2 for his team. We've seen like LeBron James, like Kevin Durant, take their time and he came out like the day after they lost and was like, "I'm going to test the market."
Yeah, my thing is this: Kyle Lowry is, he's a good player. I mean, he's a good point guard. I think I can name like 5 people that I know that could probably be better than Kyle Lowry, though. Right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, for him to be able to get $200 million.
I think it would be good for him to go to the Sixers, hometown kind of vibe, have all that young talent. But I think if you're Toronto, I think they get scared. They're like gonna want to pay him because they got to keep DeRozan.
Yeah,
because he wants to go to LA. So if they can't keep him, if they can't keep Lowry, okay, what you gonna do to keep DeRozan. Like, you got to bring somebody in or do something this year.
$280 million.
Do you think he's worth it?
I mean, if I had to keep one, I'm keeping DeRozan
All
the
day.
time. You know any rap songs where they da 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 Kyle Lowry?
Nothing.
No. What's so buddy? But DeRozan in that song, one of them songs, because my little girl sings it. And she says, it goes in like DeRozan, something like that.
Is that the I Spy song?
Yeah, but it's the I Spy song. When I shoot it, it goes in, something like that. Something DeRozan.
Yeah.
If you're getting a popular rap song, you know you've been handling business at your craft.
Yes.
You know, if it's basketball or football or.
That's like the rapper David East. I think he's out of New York, kind of like a Nas style rapper. And he was like the first one that I've seen. Like, most of the time you hear like players in rap songs, it's always a good thing. Like, he had some rap where he was talking about how ugly LeBron is. You know what I mean? Like, you don't hear that.
Taking shots.
Come on, man. Like,
bow.
everybody taking shots on that dude, huh?
Everybody's, and
To all my LeBron fans out there, don't get baited into the
they don't have nothing better to do.
They are messing with us.
They're hanging on right now. Now this how it works. Michael Jordan fans pretty much converted to Kobe fans.
Right.
A lot of them did.
Kobe's
Some
the
of them were
closest.
resistant at first, like, oh, Kobe ain't as good, but then they were like, okay, we going with Kobe. And they just mad that LeBron is that good to be in the talks about. They're probably more mad it's not in the talks about is LeBron as good as Kobe. No, it's skipping Kobe, and is LeBron as good as Michael Jordan?
Right.
Kobe's
not even in the talks anymore.
No, Kobe's retired. You don't even hear him talk about Kobe Bryant no more.
Kobe is under MJ's shadow. What LeBron's doing is
different player.
Pushing out of that shadow where people aren't trying to say who's the next Jordan.
Yes. It's who's the next LeBron.
And people,
different position, but he's breaking all the scoring averages, the points,
Right.
the quickest to this, and the most points in the playoffs. And
the one thing I do think is cool about Kobe is I just saw something with Isaiah Thomas. And after the sister died, and he needed that reach out to Kobe.
Yeah.
And then you find out there's like 6 dudes in the league, top 15, top 20 players, reach out to Kobe. Does game film with him.
Really?
Kind of gives him insight. I was like, you know what? You never heard MJ doing that.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really think that's awesome of Kobe. I mean, it's like Gordon Hayward. I can't remember them all, but that's really good. And then you see Isaiah Thomas, like, tonight, we were watching the game earlier. They're up like 20-something, and he had them 2 games where he scored under 20. But getting that advice from Kobe, he's probably like, okay.
Sparked it a little bit, or tweak this or tweak that. Yeah. Because Kobe is, and most of the people that are doing this is offensive guys, the scorers.
Yeah.
But that's what he did. He was the best at it. And Kobe is and always will be one of the best scorers of all time.
Right.
But if we're saying, okay, who's the best basketball players, you're going to go with Jordan, and then I think it's LeBron. Jordan, LeBron, maybe Kobe, Jordan,
Right.
LeBron, Wilt Chamberlain or Magic Johnson or a bunch of people. I just know it's Michael Jordan right now, then LeBron James.
Right. Well, I think Michael Jordan is first because the resume is shorter and he got more done.
Yeah.
I think what you're seeing with LeBron was it's going to be a lot longer resume and a lot more failure and a lot more success too in that. But it's hard when you can go to, okay, in this 13 years he went 6-0, and they, you know what I mean, but I think once LeBron is done, that's all gonna be quiet. You know what I mean? You're not gonna hear that stuff no more.
But it's a different era. Like, just think about
And
it.
it always happens in the playoffs.
Yeah, always, because it's the most talk.
Like,
Regular season NBA, not too many people watch that.
Right.
They don't follow it.
But shout out to my boy Boog. I know he's always posting about it, but he's just trying to get LeBron fans wild up.
Yes.
He's just doing it.
And who's his favorite player?
Huh?
Who's Boog's favorite player?
MJ.
Well, yeah, that's his boy.
Yeah.
That's his guy. We love you, Boog. It's okay. LeBron's great, man. It doesn't hurt to say it. Come on over, Boog.
We set him up that one podcast where we were talking about LeBron all.
Oh, we did. I didn't even think about it though until you said that. Yeah.
And then we put him with the LeBron caption in the title. Oh, drop them wings.
Drop them wings.
Man, so we're kind of in the middle of the second round of the playoffs. And already we got Warriors Cavs swept. They're resting.
Yeah, resting. 4-0, 4-0.
And if I had the soundbite, I'd just put on our boy Danny Green. They are who we thought they were.
We are who they thought they are. Yeah. And I want to say that was the Cardinals and the Bears. And they had the Bears beat when the Bears were good with Urlacher. And the Bears came back and beat them. They kind of went like neutral chill mode on offense. Like just kind of run,
right.
Okay, punt. Run, okay, punt. And, yeah, that's a good soundbite. For sure.
And then you got the other two series that I think are both going to go to Game 7. We got San Antonio up 3-2. We got Boston up. I hadn't looked at the score in a while, but at halftime it was double digits. So they're about to go up 3-2. So
that's what I was saying. It's a huge advantage for the Warriors and the Cavaliers when they sweep, because those other games, those other series, to see who's going to play them is going now 5, 6, probably 7 games. And any little knick-knack injury that can occur in those extra 2 or 3 games, man, it's all to the advantage of the Warriors and the Cavaliers. Like, you got to play so well with your best players the whole game to beat. You're gonna have to beat either, and then when they have to play each other, if they make it to the finals, to beat that team 4 times. It's so hard to do. Either team, to beat the Warriors 4 times or to beat LeBron and them 4 times. I mean, they're saying right now it's the LeBron era. It's the LeBron bump. It's the roadblock in the road. Even talking about when they're gonna, speaking on Kyle Lowry, when they was gonna trade him, and they want to trade him, what they want to do. Do they trade him and play it for the future when LeBron does retire, or do they give him all the money right now and try to say, okay, maybe we can beat LeBron and them?
Right.
It's not happening. It'll be interesting to see what Toronto does with that, but so it's an advantage to those 2 teams when they do sweep to rest, relax.
Right.
If they have a knick-knack injury, they can
I'm glad
get treatment and do all that, and and the other team still rest today, go play another game. Look how old San Antonio is. Parker just went down. Ginobili might get hurt. He just has the game-winning block. Different things.
Well, Parker is out, and then you got Kawhi, who's questionable.
Twisted ankle.
He didn't even get to finish the game. And Popovich he was the first one. Kind of like Calipari was the first one with one and dones.
Yes.
He was the first one to rest.
Yes.
But it wasn't a big thing until LeBron
wants
started
to rest
resting.
the game.
But I'm glad you talked about the rest aspect of it. I agree. I think the technology, the information, all that this day. So those guys are staying in shape without wearing and tearing on their body.
Yeah.
To the best of the knowledge we have, right?
Yeah.
So they're staying in shape. They know how to play basketball. The other teams are beating each other up.
Yeah.
So when they get to that next, and you're seeing that more, like Warriors in Cleveland, when they come, you give us our best punch, and then we passing you. We lapping you.
Yes.
Because they're fresher. And so I agree. And I think people are like, man, I don't want to see them for the 3rd time. Go back to the 80s. Lakers, Boston.
Yeah.
That's what I grew up
Every
basketball.
year.
Like when I started to understand things, I was watching basketball.
Yes.
Jordan come up, Shaq, Penny, AI, Akeem. But then I was also watching old films that would come out like Boston, Lakers, and we're experiencing that right now. Like that's awesome. I don't care if they're 2 top-heavy teams. So you're telling me if that we get to see this final again, 4 players for Golden State, All-Stars.
Yeah.
3 players for Cleveland, All-Stars. Out of those 7, you got 4 Hall of Famers. You don't think I want to see that
Yeah,
final?
I want to see that. They could play every year in the finals in a row. I'd be happy, because it's that good of basketball, both sides, That's what people say. That's why I made a point the other day, and I was like, man, so if they if LeBron and his team beats the Warriors, like, oh my God, it's a great feat. it's a great accomplishment. It's like, but if you stack the starters from Cleveland and the starters from the Warriors, pretty much 5 out of 5, you're probably just gonna take the guy that's with Cleveland.
You think?
Oh man, I'm going Kyrie Irving over Steph Curry.
I'm going that. Okay, let's run them down.
I mean, LeBron over whatever position he decides to play that night.
You would probably have to say KD.
Or KD, yeah.
So I'm taking
LeBron over KD.
Okay,
I'm
I
taking
agree with
Love
that.
over Draymond.
I'm taking Draymond.
I mean, I like Draymond. I'm
taking
not saying that
Draymond.
because I don't like him or anything.
Right.
I like him. He's a great player. But let's see the numbers.
Right.
Kevin Love, 19 and 13,
Right.
19 and 10 or something. His numbers are better.
Right.
Yeah, Draymond might dunk the ball more and he might hustle more, and however that's your opinion. You like him.
Who we got next? It's
I mean, you can go Tristan Thompson or
Yeah, you got Tristan Thompson
the big headed dude, the big box head.
I'm going Tristan.
And
who's the other one?
you got Klay Thompson and you got
Is it J.R.? No, I'm going Clay with that one.
you can go
So
Klay Thompson.
I'm going 3 out of.
So you can go Klay Thompson over Kyle Korver.
Any day.
You go. That's what you're.
Or
going.
J.R. Smith or
Yeah.
any of the, like Clay's good, man.
Yeah.
And so I'm going. I agree with you. 3 out of 2.
So 3-2 still you pick Cleveland players.
Yeah.
So that's my point is that
Yeah.
hold up. They might have better players than Cleveland. People are like, oh, the Warriors the best team. They got KD now. Ultimate, automatic. They're just gonna win, and that's not the case. I mean, you still have to play the games. They might beat Cleveland in the finals. Great. They still have to do that.
Okay, how about this? So I saw a post about the 6 finals MJ was in. Okay. This team was good. They had the best record. Charles Barkley was the MVP. You had Gary Payton. You had
Yeah.
Sean Kemp. They were good in that area. Last year, let's talk about last year. LeBron beat the team that beat Jordan's single season record.
Yeah. Yeah, the most wins ever in the history, and yeah, crickets. Shh, yeah. What? That's so true though. I mean,
Right.
they broke the record, the best team ever. In
MJ's
the history.
record.
MJ's record.
They beat
MJ's
it, and
team,
then LeBron beat that.
beat them.
And then they're gonna say, well, Jordan always won Game 6. So what?
Yeah.
He went down 3-1 and won 3 straight.
Yeah.
Who cares? That's amazing.
It's like, oh, y'all won by 10 or y'all won by 100. It doesn't matter. It's still a win. Still won the series. What is it? One less game. I mean, it's you win the series to win the trophy. You win the series to move on to the next round. Whether it's 1 game, 4 games, or 7 games.
Woo. Drop them wings.
Drop them $500 wings.
$495.
Oh, $495.
495 wings.
Shoot,
If you had LeVar Ball's son, as you could sell wings for $495.
he's got a new shoe. Look awfully close to what Kobe's shoe looked like. But they said he made to order.
I like what he's doing with the brand aspect, right? But he is retarded. And I think it's smart in a way.
He's like a smart retarded.
Right, because I think he put himself out there so much,
Yeah.
he couldn't sit there and sell $120, $140 shoes, right?
Yeah.
Because if he sells a $495,
Everybody wants
if
to
you
talk
can't
about
buy
it,
them,
yeah.
you can't afford
Yeah,
it.
the big baller brand.
But if I had $120 shoes that were a flop, we all told you,
Yeah.
nobody buying that ugly shoe.
Yeah.
But you put it at $495, you can play both sides.
I get it.
It's smart.
I get it. And he said he's already sold at least 495 pairs because they asked him that question on one of the shows.
But wait,
So if you do the math on that, that's already $250,000.
I think that's 5 celebrities and all his people.
Yeah.
It's smart though, but it's because it doesn't
Yeah.
come out till August.
Yeah.
Have you ever bought a shoe that you can't just give right away?
Yeah.
You're telling me 500 people bought shoes that they're
Yeah.
not getting till August?
Like
It's
shout
smart
out
marketing.
this at, like, just buy this shoe,
Yeah.
500 of y'all. Yeah, I think it's smart marketing. A lot of people agree with that. It's smart marketing. Not with everything that comes out of his mouth is smart, but like you're saying, if you can't afford it, cool. You can't afford the
like
the ZO2s or whatever they call
right.
them.
And I think both of me and you, like, we're outside the box,
I mean,
outside the
hoop in
norm.
these? Like, you're gonna hoop in these shoes, or is it just like the Jordans you get that look good?
No, you're hooping.
You're gonna hoop in
That's
these.
why they
Okay.
went low top.
Oh, they
but
went low top,
I
yeah.
think the only mistake they made was it's an ugly version of Kobe's.
Yeah, they gotta have some different colors.
Like, why would you come out with black and gold right away?
Yeah.
I'm like, unless I'm a Saints fan, but I'm still not rocking black and gold shoes.
Yeah,
Like all black or put a little
I hope
red.
they could get a count within a year. Like, how many did y'all really sell? Like, can we get a real count?
Real count.
Now, if they sell 10,000 of them, shoot.
If he sells like 4,000 or 5,000, that's $2.5 million, and
Yeah,
it's all his. Like he don't have to
Yeah.
share with anybody.
yeah. So in the long run, Lonzo Ball in the long run, in 10 years from now, if he's making 2-3 million a year, he's making 30-40
So-
million.
I like what he's doing, but he's still a dickhead,
Yeah.
and I don't like.
Did you hear the Sun rapping over the Drake beat?
It was actually pretty good.
I liked it. I
Actually,
can't say like,
pretty
damn, what are you doing? You're terrible. No, yeah, I mean, you had a good flow.
I kept it on.
I kept it on.
Drop them wings.
Drop them wings, and isn't it?
Time out.
right?
Time out.
Oh, time out.
Time out. Brad, you
out.
want a 30?
You want a 30 or a full, Kyle? What you want?
I want a slap a fan.
Slap a fan option. Slap a fan is in effect. Boy, if Isaiah Thomas could have stopped the game, called timeout, call the
Come
person.
here.
They had to have a
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
come over. Hey, him right there,
Right.
first row, right behind the goal to the left. No, not him. Him, the next one.
Oh, you.
Yes. Yeah,
Why
yeah.
you turn? No, you.
Come on down. The price is right. It's slap a fan time. No fine.
It's hilarious how the video is a 5-second clip of Isaiah Thomas cussing this dude out. Where's the video? Because I've been to a game and Lacey's boss, Stacy, shout out to Stacy, she got us tickets right behind the bench, and you could hear the heckling. Like,
Yeah.
if you
All
don't sit
game
that close,
long,
you don't
yeah.
really know what's
Yeah.
said. And I saw the players' reaction, and nobody really crossed the line. If they said some kind of right at the line, the player would respond, but it was more in fun.
Yeah.
So I know that dude just lost his sister. Like, if he's gonna turn around and tell you something, what are you saying to him?
Yeah, you crossed the line.
What are you? And that's
Yeah.
my problem with the whole thing is, okay, you fine him $25,000, but the security guards right there, the trainer, everybody can hear that. So why aren't they just, hey man, time to go?
Yeah,
You don't have to revoke his season tickets. Time to go.
yeah.
And then the dude's gonna come back. Time to go. And after maybe 2 or 3 times, you know what he's gonna stop doing? Stop crossing the line.
Yes,
But you never hear about the players. You know what I'm saying? You never hear. I mean, about the fans.
Yeah, I'm getting
What do you think? I mean,
Under
do
the
you think they
microscope,
should
man. The
do
players
something?
under the microscope. They should, but it's never. It's
Right.
gonna be
If somebody was telling you this,
yeah, like, oh, that's
F
why you missed
you-
them jumpers
F
because your
you
sister
what?
just died.
What
You
do
might
you?
have said that. Yeah,
what
I'd
do
be
you-
like, what? MF?
Right.
Da, 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 da. You
I
know,
mean, because you know something's
it's hard to control that at that time. But I'm probably jumping in the stands and pulling the Ron Artest.
That's
You know?
why we writing the commissioner. The Brad, sponsored by the Brad Boyd,
Yep.
slap a fan.
Slap a fan. And look, the player might be even still willing to be fined the $25,000. He might even say, you know what, just give the $25,000 to whoever I'm about to slap, but I'm about to slap him.
I like
And
that.
it's good.
So wait, whatever you're gonna find me, we kind of know
Yeah.
15,
A slap is
25.
15, 25,000.
We say open hand slap,
Yeah.
automatic
Yeah.
15,000. So it's like, hey, timeout. You get my 15, but I get an open hand slap.
Open hand slap. I like it.
Dude.
I like it. Slap a fan. Sure. You know, but you know, and on the other side too, like you said, you don't never know what that fan, you know, unless they have that on their lips when they shoot the video and record them, you know. But
All I'm saying is that dude, like when I was at the game and I was watching, had all these videos.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, man, this is Draymond Green, this is Chris Paul, this is awesome. I'm
Yeah.
like right next to him. This guy had 10 seconds. So if I was him, I probably have like 5 minutes worth of videos.
Yeah.
But the 10 seconds went on the internet.
On the internet, yeah.
The funniest thing was when I was at the game, it was the Clippers game, Draymond, DeAndre Jordan, one dude, he came back after he missed some free throws, and one guy was like, DeAndre, your free throw shot is broke. And he turned around and he's like, but not my bank account.
It's always good when you hit him where it hurts. You get the last line in, you know. Not in the Bank of America or wherever he's holding, yeah, because
Drop them wings.
drop them wings.
Dude, we got a special top 5 list. Talk about
it's only
drop,
right. It's only,
talk
it's
about
only
drop
right.
them wings.
Yeah, if we're dropping them wings during the segments, we got to give a shout out to our top 5.
Personally,
Top
no
5
order.
wing spots that you know what
you
wings
want to go
like.
first or I
Yeah,
go
I'm
first?
gonna go first.
Okay.
My top 5 wings. I mean, who doesn't like Buffalo Wild Wings?
Go to.
Go to. I mean, original or boneless, the flavors they have. I wish Buffalo Wild Wings had my next favorite place, Chili's honey chipotle sauce. Chili's boneless wings, boneless honey chipotle. Oh my god! Or the chicken. I guess you know if you take a chicken tender and you slice it up, it's still technically a boneless chicken wing. You know they got a good chicken tender, but Chili's does have the wings as well.
And the 50 flat screen TVs
Yeah.
helps out.
Can watch the games. Eat at Chili's. Just
Wait.
definitely.
Were you telling me? No, that was walk-ons that put the
Yeah, walk-ons, new walk-ons outside of Baton Rouge area. They had the beer taps at
That's
the
awesome.
table. You just tap, and it kind of registers to your ticket. Pretty cool. Third on the list, Sonic, man, for fast food, but Sonic does have some good boneless wings right now. And then another place everybody loves, Hooters.
Hooters, yeah.
Hooters just original boneless or original just the regular buffalo sauce is always good. It's always good.
Hooters was that go-to AAU tournament.
Oh yeah.
You just won a big game.
Oh yeah.
All right, fellas, we all going to Hooters, and they're like, yeah, coach,
Coach. Curly fries and wings.
You turn the music up loud, we dancing in the band.
Yeah. Good times. It's always fun to jam in the van on the AAU trips. Everybody's down to play the music live.
Brad, I gotta show you. I got some old video of Southern Elite, and dude, we have the best footage outside a Houston hotel, and they're just jamming, and these people are walking by looking at us, and it's just 5-6 dudes just
having a good time.
Yes. You go back to. I mean, it makes you smile.
Yeah.
You know?
And last on the list, around at the top 5 wing spots. Zaxby's, new place in Lafayette, right there on Girard School Road. Man, they got some good boneless wings. They got some good regular wings. The different flavors too are really good. So that's my top 5: Buffalo Wild Wings, Chili's, Sonic, Hooters, and Zaxby's.
All right, I'm gonna go with my first one. No, in no particular order. I got Pizza Village.
Which I didn't know Pizza Village had wings. You tell them you get that's your
That's my go-to.
That's your go-to, huh?
That's my go-to.
So if I go to Pizza Village, what I say? I want wings.
It's on the appetizer. You get 8, 12, or 18. What's
your flavor? What you go to?
They don't put the sauce on it, so they season it with a little batter. Fry it a little bit, and then I just get the regular buffalo sauce and I dip it in that.
Nice.
Next is Wingstop. The lemon pepper wings from Wingstop.
Oh yes.
Then
I've eaten those before. Those are good.
Buffalo Wild Wings, the spicy barbecue.
Oh, that's your flavor, spicy barbecue.
Spicy.
I'm a honey barbecue guy. I
Yeah.
like the honey barbecue or the Asian zing.
Then I got Zaxby's, which you brought up.
Yeah.
And for fast food, because I always go to the bone-in before the boneless.
Yes.
So I find a good bone-in fast food spot. Man, you can't beat that.
Yeah.
And then last but not least is Fast Pat.
I didn't. That's 2 spots I didn't even know had wings. Fat Pat has wings.
Yes.
I like Fat Pats a lot, man. Good.
Man,
burger.
shout out to my boy Pete from Fat Pat's, the manager from Fat Pat's.
Nice.
Man, I forgot his
They
last
got a
name.
good queso dip too, man.
Yes.
Ooh, they got a good queso dip. It's more like a cheese and it's got a little beef in it, but it's a cheesy rotel type. It's really good.
Peter Dean.
Oh,
right?
yeah, I know
Yeah,
Peter
that's what I'm
D.
saying. Yeah, I said Pete, but that's my boy,
Peter,
man.
my boy,
He's
Michael
a
Wilcox,
manager,
stay on me hard on Facebook, man. There's some LeBron. I don't know if Pete likes LeBron or not. I know Wilcox hates LeBron. He loves the Rockets, man. He's gonna be sad, man. Houston's good in baseball. I know Wilcox. Wilcox, I know you listening too, man. I know you love the Astros, and they're good this year. I don't think they're gonna win the World Series, and I know you love the Rockets, who they about to lose to the old Spurs.
I don't think so.
Think Rockets gonna come back 2 games? Let's hope for Wilcox, because the next thing all he has left to do after that is hate on LeBron and them.
But shout out to our boy Peter, man.
Shout out to Peter and Mike Wilcox.
That's what we need to do, because Pete, he's the type of dude that let us come to Zaxby's. Fat Pat's or the place
do a little show there, man.
Do a show, eat some wings.
Yeah, we might need
He's
to
a
do that
good
next
dude.
week. I'm
Yes.
down to do that next week because he's a general manager now, I think.
Yeah.
Store manager. Yeah, I saw that on Facebook. Shout out my boy Peter Dean.
We're gonna call you up, man. Man, hold up.
Man, hold up.
Drop them wings first,
Drop
though.
them wings. I mean, do we have enough wings to drop left? We just named 10 restaurants. We got to
Big
start
shout
collecting
out.
our commission, man. We have to go by these restaurants, man, and tell them, what's up? What's the deal? Getting major shots out on the Brad Boy podcast, man. So, look, man, hold up. Man, hold up.
Man, hold up. I can't wait to get that sound bite.
Oh, yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Man, hold up.
Man, hold up. My man, hold up moment. It's got to be Draymond Green. And listen, I
For what, though?
I mean, I like Draymond Green as a player. He plays hard, but he's the last person
Okay.
that can say that any player else, another player in the NBA, oh, that player is so dirty. Like, you shouldn't be commenting on
Oh,
that.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, because
I heard some people talking earlier, like,
the guy from Boston Celtics?
yeah,
What's
Kelly
his name?
Olynyk.
Oh, okay.
Kelly Olynyk. Like, Draymond, you kick people in the nuts.
Straight up.
In NBA playoff games, in NBA Finals playoff games.
What's the guy from Duke?
Yeah, the tripper. The white guy, the tripper.
And it blew up.
Yeah, it blew
but
up.
wait, he's just tripping him at the
Just
ankles.
tripping him at the ankles.
Draymond's kicking you in the nuts.
Yeah, Draymond. That was.
Chill out, bro.
I don't mind. Draymond loves to talk. You know, when he was ragging on Paul Pierce about the farewell tour and all that. I thought that was pretty funny.
I would never want to be Draymond's girlfriend.
Oh, my
right?
God.
Or ex. Because after they beat Utah, swept them 4-0, there's an article came out that he still holds a grudge with Gordon Hayward over Butler beating Michigan State in the Final Four. Bro, you just swept them.
Yeah, he just.
Why do you care? Like, let it go.
I think Draymond's a little weird.
Let
man.
it, yes.
He's hard.
You gotta be when you that crazy.
You know, you'd want him in an alleyway with you. You know, if you had to get into a fight.
And Brad, what
You know.
what was like? What's the technical situation with?
Yeah. Oh,
Kelly and-
yeah, like they did it. I'm
For
gonna
the
say
season.
Draymond with like technicals and like personal flagrant fouls and stuff like that. Draymond has like 40 or 50. The dude Olynyk has 3
Yeah,
technicals. That's it.
and you're talking about.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And then he's trying to tell what's
Isaiah
his name? Isaiah
Thomas.
Thomas to worry about worry about their series, and he's barking at them from the Western Conference. Like, you still gotta.
And you just went 8-0.
You just went 8-0.
Why are you worried about anything
Yeah.
the East is doing?
Don't bring it upon yourself. I think that's
a good man.
I think he motivates
That's a
himself.
good man.
though.
Hold up.
Man, hold up. Yeah.
That's a good man. Hold up.
Draymond, man, hold up. Draymond, if we see you somewhere, we be like, Draymond, man, hold up, man, hold up.
Man, hold up. And he's just gonna look at us and we just, man, hold
Man,
up.
hold up, man. Chill, Dre. Chill, Dre.
I'm gonna go with James Harden. Last night, James, man, hold up. Like, the last 3 minutes of the game and overtime, it looked like you were at Drew League, at the YMCA, just chilling, dribbling the ball, and Simmons was up in you stealing. You had like 5 turnovers.
Yeah.
It's like in that moment, like, be a little more like ready.
He's probably tired, man. I don't look at Harden as in the best shape, man. You know, he's great offensively, man, but you know, if he'd be in better shape, he'd probably play better defense. He's just lazy, man.
Well,
he gets lazy on offense too.
And I would agree with you last year, but I think this year, I think what happened was he actually played defense last night. If you watch the game, he actually played defense, and then in the last fourth, what I'm saying is, you know, he was just standing tall between the legs, just relax. Man, kind of get down.
Yeah.
I mean, Simmons
Athletic
is taller
position,
than
yeah.
you.
Yeah, you got to get low.
Yeah.
He's got the long arms.
Right. So that's my man hold up is we ain't in the Drew League anymore.
Yeah.
Like, this is your defining moment.
Yeah.
MVP talk.
Yeah. When are they
Left
gonna announce that? Why are they
OKC.
waiting so long? I don't understand. Why are they waiting so long?
Man, because I can't remember. I thought it was
It was
earlier
at
than
least
this.
first round.
Yeah,
They gave it to
yeah.
the person at least in the first round if they had made the playoffs.
Something must have happened where they tied or something. And the people
Yeah.
are like, man, we can't have a tie.
Yeah, we can't have a time.
Yeah, we're not doing
We're gonna
that.
re-vote or something.
Yeah.
Like a panel to vote on it or something.
Or LeBron, they pick LeBron and they're like,
Yeah, not yet. Wait till he makes the finals and then we'll announce it. Make a big hoorah. The King.
The King. Man, hold up.
Man, hold up. So now we gotta move on to another little section, huh? What we going
Drop
to
them
now?
wings.
Drop them wings.
Going for the gusto.
Shout out Tim Boyd. Going for the gusto. Only man I ever seen 2 days in a row eagle the same hole.
Brad, when we gonna get out on the course, man? I went Saturday to the farm. Shout out to the farm in Karen Crow.
Oh yeah, nice place.
One of the-
The
yeah,
farm,
man.
Farm is really nice.
Where is Lil
shoot?
B the DJ?
Lil B the DJ just went to Alabama.
They're still in Alabama?
No, he's back now, but he went and played. They have a year annual deal that they go to each year, about 20, 30 guys
I
from
saw,
Arkansas.
yeah, I
20, 30
saw
of them.
a picture of him
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah, he's back now. He played some rounds of golf. Yeah, we need to go out there, man. We need to get a. It's just golf, man. You got to set aside 4 or 5 hours. You
It's
know?
worth it, man. I went Saturday.
Yeah.
Good time. Man, I shot like a 108. Didn't care.
Yeah.
I hit the ball straight
Yeah.
a couple
I
times.
can't wait to play with you, man. Take your little dollar bills for sure.
Oh, I ain't
man.
betting.
Why not, man? $1, $2,
No,
man. They say
betting,
competitive.
man.
$1, $2.
I'll bet off the drive.
Yeah,
I
I
can
can drive
drive.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Par 3 close to the
Yeah,
hole, like
okay.
$1, $2,
Okay.
nothing like
I'll bet the second time because I
Yeah.
don't want to take all your money.
Yeah, I mean, I like even if I lost $20, I'd be happy. It
It's
makes
fun.
it fun for me.
Yeah.
You know, I am Tim Boyd's son. You know,
Yeah.
Tim wasn't just going out there and have. He go out there and have fun, but let's just bet a little something, make it a little more fun.
Okay.
You know, it is golf. You know, can make it exciting a little bit. You know.
I'm with that.
You know. Shout out Tim Boyd. Going for the gusto, man. You go ahead. Let me get you going for the gusto. What's this week's Kyle Lee Watson's going for the gusto?
Kylie Watson, I am calling it now. They down 3-2 to the Spurs. They taking the Rockets. They
So
taking
they're
to
gonna win
the
at home and then they're gonna go on the road and beat the Spurs.
not even that. They taking the Warriors to Game 7.
Who?
Set it up for the King.
That'd be love, yeah. Because you know why? Because my going for the gusto is they about to sweep the Eastern Conference.
No.
They're gonna be out their house chilling.
No. Brad, what I said last episode, you cannot use LeBron for you going for your gusto, man.
Man, hey, listen, man. LeBron, it's sweep. I mean, that's got to be something. I mean, that's got to be legit. I mean, who would have said they would have just sweep 3 in a row? All the haters like they ain't gonna sweep. Somebody's gonna beat them.
But we ain't worried about the haters.
Man, listen. My going for the gusto this week, LeBron. If they sweep,
You lucky I'm a LeBron fan.
if they
I'll
sweep,
give you a pass.
if they sweep the Eastern Conference,
That's easy though.
and then we happen to be recording the next episode, maybe 11 or 12, whatever that time period is.
This episode 10.
This
we
episode
in
10.
double digits, baby.
Double digits. 1 week at a time, man.
That's
1
what we
week at
do.
a time.
Yep.
One game at a time, 1 week at a time. But if he gets to the finals and they sweep the third round, like I'm going for the gusto right now, it'll be again LeBron sweep of the finals.
So wait,
Maybe the only player to go 16-0.
So you're saying they're gonna sweep Golden State,
No. What I'm saying right now is this week is that they're going to sweep the Eastern Conference.
whether it's the Wizards or Boston.
Now, if they do that, which I'm predicting, and it happens to be the Warriors or whoever they're going to play in the West, so you got to give me 1 more week to talk about LeBron again, because I'm going to be going for the gusto again, 16-0.
That's the cheat code, Brad. We talked about that. You can't use the cheat code.
Yeah, it's the
Every
LeBron
time.
era. It's just a pleasant feeling that knowing that like I am a LeBron fan. Like that's my who's your favorite player? LeBron. You know.
And like I saw some kind of argument that was like, man, I'm just tired of hearing all LeBron fans because they were just LeBron fans when they went to the Heat, and I was like, man, I was in high school when LeBron was in high school, and I grew up like Jordan. I was what 5 when I first heard about Jordan, so I watched him, but like I was old enough where I grew up with LeBron.
Yeah.
Like,
when LeBron was first in
Respected.
Cleveland, me and my boy Fish had a house right there by Beauchene Golf Course. Speaking of golf courses, and dude, we'd watch the playoff game. He had the huge TV, but it was the big box TV that sat on the floor. You could roll it in and out. It was huge, and we'd go over there and we'd watch it. And we were LeBron fans back then. Like, oh my god, you know.
he's been.
Like
LeBron's-
Miami,
LeBron-
and I don't ever claim to be a Cleveland fan or a Miami Heat fan, but that just happens the team he's playing for.
Right.
I mean, so
I'm sorry I grew up in Louisiana, and what we've had the Jazz, the Hornets, the Pelicans.
Yeah,
Like,
mediocre.
I've never been, like, I root for the Pelicans.
mediocre at best.
But AI was my favorite. Then
Yeah.
after that, it was other people. Then it was LeBron. Like,
We're just lucky the Saints won a Super Bowl living in Louisiana.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's our, you know, pride and joy. But you're right, though. The basketball has been, you know, subpar.
So I
in our
root
era,
for
too.
him.
You think about it in our era, too. It's not like even on the college level. Yeah, we want to go, you know, UL fans, LSU fans, you know, but it's not like it's been this dominant.
no.
Like if you're like a Patriots fan, or you know you've been a Bulls fan, or you've been a Lakers fan, you know you had your little
run
run.
of
You know?
like a decade.
Yeah, of a decade. Yeah,
Winners. So then all of a sudden, that's all you're rocking.
Yeah.
No matter if you got
just think about the Lakers fans right now.
Russell. What's his name?
But they're like Cleveland. They're like Cleveland Browns fans. Like, oh my god, like this is what we deal with every year. We still have to like them because we've been repping, you know,
But they're
Lakers
about
or
to get
whatever it is.
Lonzo Ball, big
Shoot.
baller brand.
He might look. He goes to LA and becomes a Laker, and they start winning or something. He's gonna sell a bunch of shoes. People are gonna be lining up to buy those $495 shoes.
Maybe next year because
Yeah, maybe next year.
these are ugly.
Yeah, he's got to come up with a different color scheme or something. You know?
Some. I just saw Kobe's new ones. Talking about shoes, and I'm big into shoes, man.
Yeah, you are like a shoe
yeah.
connoisseur.
Trying to
yeah.
build up my resume. you
Yeah,
know?
shoe connoisseur. Got the Acadian hats.
Shout out to my boy Brad. Shout out to you, man, because after your post,
Tell him, preach to him. Preach
after
to
your
him.
post,
Preach to him.
we not only did we sell out, but we had 8 other people come in trying to get the order, and we sold out. So
Yeah.
right now we got 2 dad hats. They call them the dad hats, the young
Yeah.
kids. It's a
Yeah.
khaki and a white. We got the t-shirts coming. We got the stickers coming. We got the patches coming.
Yeah,
And then after that, we're going to have the snapbacks come back. But shout out to you because you kind of put that out there
Yeah,
for
snapped
us,
it up.
and everybody started
not even
coming.
much of a hat guy. I like to tilt it, kind of cock it to the side a little bit. Just that's how my old man used to wear his hats back in the day. He had some
Right.
trucker hats back in the day. Never wore it kind of straight. He always wore it kind of cocked to the side. And yeah, snapped it up, man. And look, a bunch of people.
But that's what I respect about you.
Yeah, man. It's
I
love,
respect
man.
it. You
It's
know,
love.
and that's why we boys is because
Yeah.
you brag, and guess what? I'm Kyle.
Yeah,
And
no
we
doubt
cool.
about
You
it.
know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
respect that. But I appreciate
You
that. man.
Kylie Watson, I'm Brad Boyd.
Yeah. The king.
The King. Lafayette. Shout out to Opelousas.
Yes.
Shout out to Lafayette. Shout out to Acadian. The Acadian area. The
Yes.
Acadiana area. Shout out to AKDM.
Southside. That
Shout
new
out to
shout out.
Southside High School, man. Been going to the football practice, man. Helping out a little football.
Okay.
Shout out Coach Fontenot. The rest of the staff over there at Southside.
He's the new coach?
He's a new football
Where is he
coach.
from?
He's from originally from Ville Platte.
Okay.
Sacred Heart of Ville Platte guy. Been at Crowley. He's been a couple different places. Today he told me he had lived in Florida while coaching. I didn't know that about him. A couple of years ago he was 10-0 at Crowley.
Wow.
Had some great teams at Crowley. I mean, he's a. When I'm around a person, it takes me a couple days,
Right.
and then I'm like, okay, this dude got it. He knows what's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on. Like he's good with the kids. They're gonna believe in. And dude, we have some players out there. We have a good bit of 9th
You
and
got
10th
some
graders,
athletes?
some athletes. Like I'm impressed. Like I can't wait for basketball tryouts, which are next Monday and Wednesday, May 15th and May 17th over at the Youngsville complex. But there's athletes coming, man. The school's gonna be great. You know, so shout out Southside. Shout out everything going on the south side of Lafayette Parish in Youngsville.
We the Sixers, the Philadelphia Sixers of Louisiana.
Yeah.
Trust the process.
Trust the process. It's coming. I love that cliche. You know, hashtag trust the process.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Cal Davis. Once again, my boy Cal, man. He's actually Cal.
I gotta get Cal a hat.
Cal got a
'Cause I know
6'7". He likes hats too. Cal,
But I know if Cal rocks that hat for
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
it's just gonna
Little pub.
because
Little pub.
we got it on stage with Lil Wayne,
Stage with Lil Wayne.
Tim Crater, who was the first
UFC
guy
grade.
to go to UFC.
Yeah, from the area. Shout out Tim, man. I know Tim.
Appreciate
good
that,
dude,
man. Yeah, appreciate that.
I saw that on Facebook as well. That's nice, man. Because they like the hat, man. They respect it. It's something catchy, man.
Yeah.
And it's where we're from.
Right.
You know, we're right here from Acadian.
Me and Ryan always talk about, man, the culture here, the people here, the past is what it's about. And when you can bring something that's a little more ahead of the game in the future and keep it with the past, you got something.
Yeah, no doubt. Especially in Lafayette.
Yes.
It goes like that in Lafayette. You got something good and catchy, they're gonna support you. And you gotta sell some stuff, you know. So that's all our shout outs, man. Well, shout out I want to shout out as always bradboybasketball.com. Got some basketball camps coming up June 6th through the 9th. 8 in the morning to 12 p.m. lunchtime at the Robichaux Center.
Yep.
Great basketball camps, like 10th year doing the camp. And then the very next week, June 12th through the 15th, over in Youngsville, moving back to the south side, give those guys a chance to come to the Brad Boy basketball camp, shoot the rock camp, learn some shooting, learn some different things. And that's at the brand new Youngsville Sports Complex, June 12th through the 15th. Same times, 8:30 in the morning till 12 lunchtime. And, you know, that's all, man. Double digit episodes now, man. 10 episodes in the books, man. 10 weeks in a row. We rolling. I told you we'd go for 100, man. That'll be 2 years down the road.
We're gonna get there.
We're gonna get there. Episode 10. Say in the books.
In the book.
It's a wrap.
Yep.
Brad Boy Podcast.